Alright, is that picking it up now? Might explain, because I recorded a video the other night and it was gonna be about how to do time trial tactics. I spent about 40 minutes chatting away, and then when I went to edit there was no sound, and yet it's showing on OBS. That's weird on OBS quirks. It shows that it's on the metering's moving, so there's nothing recording obviously, so I changed a different meter. Thanks for that, Sebastian. Always helps when you've got someone watching actually tells you that you're not hit. So, as I was saying before when you couldn't hear me, I'm not racing this, I don't want to ruin anyone's race, so that's why I've taken it easy out of the pen. I'll just cruise along for a little bit. I've got only my pedals assigned, I haven't got my trainer assigned, just so I can make sure I can do some sticky watts and see how quickly it picks it up. Now, I'm hoping this event's got it, because it does say in the event warning that you will be booted if you're a cheating method. So, alright, I'm sort of warmed up, I don't really need to worry about it, so let's just do a few sticky watts. You can sort of see it on the power graph. It'd be funny if I don't get booted. Maybe I should say when I'm not pedaling, because I haven't got my camera set up so you can't see me not pedaling. You can see me rocking back and forward though. So pedaling, I'll bring it up to like 400 something. There we go. Not pedaling, 500 watts. Pedaling again. Not pedaling. 468 watts. Pedaling again. I'm not booted yet. I wonder how many times you get to do it. It'd be funny if I don't get booted. Stop pedaling again. Pedaling again. Yeah, true, you do hear the hub. I don't have to worry about saying, do I? Oh, look at that. 557 watts for free. So far it's not working, is it? I'm a cheating effing. No, this is an event though. I chose an event that says that you get booted if you, well, you may get booted if you cheat. I'm currently 20th of the 20th. If I don't get booted from this one, I have to join another one, won't I? Oh, 503 watts this time. $551. Oh, 619. $700 watts. It's going to extremes here and I'm still not getting booted. Maybe the system isn't checked on this right. It's going to ruin my profile, isn't it? It's going to say that I should be able to do stupid power for a minute. This is not how I planned it. I was expecting to be booted pretty quick. I think I might have to quit, try another event. Do you know if there's a time limit? Is it the first 5 minutes of the race or something? It's been 7-8 minutes. I don't know how long I want to keep doing this for. Maybe I'll back off the bring it down to 300 and 400. See if I can time it so it doesn't actually stop. No, it didn't it? Well, that's, as you said, Sebastian, it all depends on if the event's got that box ticked for irregular pedalling. It does say in the event that you may be disqualified, auto disqualified, but it doesn't say you definitely will. It just says you may be. It might just be a disclaimer they put in every event. I'll give it another few minutes, then we'll find another event and try it in that. The hilarious thing, the reason why I'm testing this is because there's many ZRL profiles out there showing pretty much this, and they haven't been disqualified in ZRL with the supposed auto irregular pedalling checks. One of the things I hate about Zwift at the moment is that it puts the onus on the community to find cheats or find people who aren't doing the right thing. And so it's leading to some groups, well, I wouldn't say groups, certain individuals who are really toxic for the community being put in charge of these, finding these cheats. And so I don't know what's worse. I don't know if it's the cheats or the people who are making accusations. Even in the famous American championship race where Roach was irregularly pedalling on the stream, if you go to the men's final, do a bigger digging around, you'll see someone who's someone who's sticky wadding a lot worse and does not get disqualified. But that shouldn't be up to the community to find. That should be something Zwift does automatically. Why is the American event not forcing people to use trainers? Why are they letting people use power meters? Why is the auto detection system not working? Doesn't take a genius algorithm to work out that I'm sticky wadding. Alright, I reckon we'll give this event up. Let's go to another one. Now I've got to go through the pain of using the mouse on. You watch, the kit's going back to the center of the screen on Indievelo. It's not the last few versions. It's so painful. Where's my analysis? Save that. Yes, I do. I don't want to set new records. How do I delete that? Okay, let's have a look. What other events are on? What time is it? 7 minutes. Try for 4K time trials long enough. See, note that riders may be automatically removed. Showed that in the last event. I need something that I don't. I can use my Darby. Let's try the one in the 11 minutes. It's a bit long. Is there any way that you can check? I know on group rides you get booted, but maybe they've removed that. Should be at any competitive race, surely. What did it go up that one for? I want that one. "41 kilometers. That gives me time to get some sticky what's going. So there's nothing besides there's drafting. Was that no draft? What does the? Oh, does that mean you don't have to use a bike trainer? A trainer. What's that? Need more information. Let's race. I'm pretty certain I said that in the last one, but hopefully that's unpair. Haciendas. I'll use Amp Plus because it gives me the torque values, which I like. Okay. I only got, how long now have I got? 12 minutes to get. How do I exit and then just cruise around for a bit? 9 minutes. I assume I can. Yes. Where's a pace partner? We'll go with Amber. Don't select. This is what I like to have, so I don't have to keep making sure. Oh, better pedal. I don't have gears on my bike either. I got it basically a fixed gear bike. I still haven't bothered fixing my Di2. Good thing about Indievelo, if I'm riding with my trainer, I can just use the gears on the thing. I wonder if I can still do that anyway. Shouldn't, because I'm not paired. No, it made no difference. I need a new graphics card so I can run Indievelo at 60 frames per second consistently. Oh, texture's horrible on that road. Can't wave in Indievelo. I suppose I can demonstrate sticky watts here how useful they are. for those who perhaps might watch and got no idea why Sticky Watts is so ridiculous. I think they should give you an indication if you're doing Sticky Watts, even in free ride. Don't beat you, but just come up with a little screen saying your regular pedaling style is going to get you booted in a race. Right, it's snowing or is it rain? Is it snow? What, a bit too much Sticky Watts there. Back to normal pedaling style. It's a blizzard. This is the first time I've seen this weather event with the new update. I've got to make sure I go back and sign in for that race. Or is it in there? Hello Eddie, welcome to Indievelo. Hope you enjoy your time. Well, too much Sticky Watts. Getting to the front. I've got to go and sign up for that vent again. Come on, mouse, play nicely. I really should report this bug. Yes, I'm sure. Bring it on. No. Events. So it's a teens points race. Still says 9 minutes. Felt like I was riding for ages. Or was it this one? The 4 minutes. Long and flattish, wasn't it? Performance verification. Unpair. Alright. Yeah, they need to give the bots names teams, or just basically call them Indievelo, Team Indievelo or something, just so you know that they're bots. God, how long have we got to go? Oh, 3 minutes 58. There we go. It was hard to see because I'm a knob. It's been a great workout session for me. Why did it make a dung then? It's not 3 minutes to go. Is it someone else joining? Yeah, someone joining. Whose Isaac Skinner? I don't get the joke. I've got to remember not to go hard out of the pen. Mind you, I still get dropped in Indievelo unless you go stupid hard out of the pen. I prefer it with Zwift where the riders are pedaling. It shows them pedaling in the pen. It looks weird when everyone's just sitting there idle. I know it looks weird everyone pedaling in Zwift, but you get used to it. So now it looks weird when everyone's just sitting there. It's starting to get dark. I might be able to make my... I don't want to mess with my camera too much. No, it looks crap. It's the best I can do at the moment. Maybe I can crop that little bit out. Pen closed. God, I can't even press the button. There we go. I'm at the front now. Snuck to the front when no one was watching. If I can get disqualified from this, I can probably go and do a Zwift race. What time is it? 6:24. When's those tiny races? 7 is it now? Or is it 8? It's been a while. I haven't done a B race for tiny since that weird cat change. I was a bit fitter then. I was actually an A cat when they put me in a B cat, but now I'm definitely a B cat. Alright, let's watch them all charge off into the distance. Boom. Alright, I've already demonstrated that I can pedal smoothly, so I might as well just go straight to sticky ones. $478. Bargain. I got gypped on that one. I know, 510. Big effort. No, it was better when I got the 510, wasn't it? Maybe just got to pedal for a little bit longer. There we go. 590. For anyone watching, I'm definitely cheating deliberately. I'm not trying to win the race. I'm just demonstrating, hopefully, that Indievelo picks up on cheating automatically. There's a lot of talk on Facebook about people getting booted because of irregular pedaling. But it's quite funny if I don't get booted from this race either. At least my pedaling balance is 50-50. Oh, it was. I've still not quite worked out what smoothness and effectiveness means. But it feels like smoothness and effectiveness goes up the harder you're pedaling. You're just rolling along. Still being booted. If you're just rolling along like this, effectiveness and smoothness dropped. But then when you pedal hard, it goes up. See, as I've actually, thanks for watching this very boring, not getting booted despite cheating like a motherfucker stream. I could be at this all night trying to get booted from a race. Joke will be on me. Maybe the new update they've accidentally removed it. Yeah, maybe I'm too irregular. Maybe I need to be a bit more regular with my regular. I don't understand why I'm not getting booted. I should have got booted ages ago. Maybe if I just pedal regularly for a little bit and then irregular again. Let's see. Hopefully when we get to 5 minutes it says, "Bugger off, you cheating bastard." No. Nada. Maybe I have to get to a Zwift race. 6:30. I got plenty of time for it. I'm going to ride with Zwift and accidentally do this, but I'll be on my trainer, so I'll just go nowhere. Oh, didn't pedal long enough. I think it's 5 pedal strokes. Mate, I shouldn't be giving this information out. Don't do this in Zwift. Cheating bastards. I'm getting sick of sitting here doing nothing. Alright, let's try another event. Let's try another one and ride. Yes, I want to end this ride. Two minutes. Alright. Let's race. Okay. Unpair. Did it actually say that I can... Did it give me the warning? Try again. Yeah, that's got that. Oh, come on. Yeah. Unpair. Unpair. Okay. Maybe I found a glitch in the system where if you're just using your power meter, you don't get booted. I wonder if my rider would cheat and go to the front of the pen again. If this doesn't work, I'm changing to the trainer and seeing if I can do a regular pedaling with the trainer and it will still beat me. Why is my view? Why is number one? I always get shoved to the front. Honestly, because I'm a human. Human. I want number one view, but it's giving me a weird view of number one. Oh, what was that? Zada coming to get me, knocking on the door. Alright, 10 seconds. Make sure I get dropped out of the pen. It doesn't, not very hard for me these days. Beep. How come it shows me it's 48 seconds up already? Oh, it's the number of riders, not seconds. Now it shows me seconds. Alright, I'll go for 1 kilometre riding smoothly. Gee, 1 kilometre's a long way. 500 metres. Hey, got time to get disqualified. Alright, here we go. See if I can get better this time. Sticky watts away. It shows on the graph it's 390 watts, but the rider's not pedaling. I know it's getting sticky watts, but I wonder if there's that delay if you're really actually not getting that power when the rider's not pedaling. I shouldn't be giving advice on how to sticky watt better, should I? If you're a sticky watt cheat, the best thing to do is just not pedal for 30 seconds. That's the way to do it. See, ideally I'd get a warning by now. This is already far too much cheating. %50 of my ride's been sticky watt. joke will be on me. Maybe they update it so that you don't get booted from the event. It just ghosts you, and then at the end it tells you you're a cheating bastard. And all this testing would be in vain because I'm not finishing the event. This is not how I thought this stream would be. I thought I'd do like 10 minutes of riding and then be like, yep, that's how you get caught cheating. Don't do it, you knobheads. Zwift, bring this into Zwift. As far as I can see at the moment, not turning out the way I thought. Just making me look like a knobhead. More of a knobhead than usual. Imagine if someone jumps into the stream randomly without knowing that I'm just deliberately sticky wadding. Maybe I should change my name. Even if I put a big thing on the thumbnail saying deliberately cheating for testing. People on YouTube don't read. Alright. When do I throw the tail in? One more event? This is far too much cheating. Alright, let's throw the towel in. Let's see if we can try another event and use the trainer for whatever reason. We got one where it just has like 13 minutes. Can't wait 13 minutes. Come on mouse, stop being a knob. It's not the mouse that's Indievelo. Always reset it to mouse. What does it say about? Doesn't say anything about. Don't know what that bike symbol means. But I haven't had the bike symbol on the other races. I think it means trainer only. Maybe if we try and enter the event without a trainer. Yeah, you've already said that to me. Now let's re-enter the event without a trainer. I don't understand. Understand it all. What else can I do to make this stream a bit better? Why is my camera really blocky as hell? No, it's fine now. Okay, let's try that event anyway. But I'll just do sign up. I don't want to actually enter the race straight away. I'll sign up. There we go. Alright, let's just cruise around again. That's pace. I'd unselect. I'll still try it with just the power meter because it doesn't make sense. Sticky watts is the #1 primary irregular pedaling. Maybe I should spend this time making a thumbnail. Oh, getting dropped.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I should have sticky watt my way back in, shouldn't I? I'm a cheater today. Yeah, it's so much easier, isn't it? Being a cheat. If I don't, when's this race start? Okay, I've got a little bit of time. I might be able to jump into a Zwift race. 7? What time's is Zwift racing? Tiny races. I don't think I've got no that's the reason why I'm not racing a Zwift now, I remember. I've got no gears. Maybe I can do an actual proper race in Indievelo. Fuck at that. I can assign my trailer on, at least show the virtual gearing. Tiny races at 8 o'clock, I think. Oh no, it's a Friday. No tiny races today. So it feels like a Saturday. I'm off the hook doing tiny races anyway, thank God. Did you see before though, John? I'm just in regular free ride here, so I don't think I can get sticky watt booted. But done 2 races so far. Both of them said that I'll be booted if they don't believe I'm. Well, I'll show you when I join the race. It'll show. So this will be the 3rd race I've done. I didn't get booted any of those, but I'm sure because people are getting booted on Facebook. They're all complaining about it. There's been a new update which tells you why you get booted. Maybe they accidentally turned it off. That was so much easier when doing sticky watts then. But it hasn't gone to plan, John. I was expecting to do 1 race, sticky watt for 2 minutes maybe, and then get booted. And then go and sit on the couch. Well, maybe I hope. How long is this bloody race? I don't want to go to the finish. But people on Facebook are saying they get booted during the race. especially people are doing sticky watts downhill and then getting booted. There was an update which told people why they're getting booted. So that's what I was hoping to see, what the screen would show if I'm doing sticky watts. Because if you go all the way to the finish, you're interrupting the race, which is pointless. What's the point of having a verification live during the race if you let people go to the finish? So I was supposed to be showcasing why Indievelo is so good. So far it's not showing up. What I like is when you're doing a free roll like now, it just comes up with an advisory saying stop being a sticky watt. Well, I think the key is, I don't want to be telling people how to do sticky watts, but you don't need to be doing 500 watts. So just do that. Just do casual 240 or rest. You don't have to be sprinting every 4 seconds. Even just doing 160. And I think that's the real threat in Zwift, is the sticky watt riders who know how to do just the bare minimum so they don't stand out. Just keep cruising along at 200 something watts. So they're fresh as a daisy by the end. They don't need to use the sticky watts then. Yeah, she's been, even for an unfit fatty like me, that was pretty easy. The hardest thing is actually mentally. Just used to always rolling the legs over like this. Heart rate's climbing now. Not much. Not like it's a hard ride this, but still. Alright, I better join the pen soon, just in case it takes me 4 hours to get that mouse to go in the right spot. You doing ZRL? John, I think I saw you doing. You did the last round or whatever they call it. You're doing the current round. Up against 3 aero teams. Buddy Josh Harris and Mark O'Brien teamed up. Oh god, I'm not racing. Mind you, actually no, I wouldn't definitely be the team anyway. I'll be in Team B Cat. Alright, let's join a pen. The most annoying thing for me is the mouse in Indievelo always recentering. I'll make sure I've got, yep, so it's not paired. Now I've got to unpair it again. Unpair. Yeah, I'm going to do a video. I tried to do a video the other day I'm not sure if you saw, but at the beginning of my stream there was no noise, even though it showed on OBS the meter bar was moving and it's all fine. But luckily Sebastian told me there's no noise, so I had to change different meter and now it's working fine. Because the other day I did a video about, I think if you're going to win the ZRL round this round, TTTs are the key, and to practice the TTTs. And so I did like 40 minutes of footage, went to edit it, and there was no sound. Oh, well, fuck. So I'll try and do something. It'll probably be a lot shorter now. Just okay. Now pen's closed. It didn't tell me anything about performance verification like it did the other races, which is a little bit worrying. It's 10 kilometers. I'll just sticky what to the finish. See what happens, John. I'll just sticky what out of the pen too. Let's just start in the pack. My heart rate jumped around a lot then. Went down to 100. Yeah, well, you got Mark O'Brien. He got a bit sick. He didn't do Nationals this year. Nationals he got top 10. And then you got Josh Harris. Sticky what? Oh, I went too late. That's the thing about Indievelo. You can't do it like on Zwift. Where's the sticky what saved me? You can't do it like in Zwift, where you pedal at the time. There is a lag. People have complained about it. Especially sticky waters like me. Maybe you only get booted if you're in the group. If you're at the back, they don't care. They're just like, oh, you poor bugger. Oops, I didn't sticky what very well. I do like the lines on this. They've added the lines recently. Doesn't make any difference because you can't steer. But I think they'll bring steering in. Because I'm pretty bad at sticky wadding so far. Why is this pack going so hard? Getting dropped. There we go, sticky wadding's getting me back in. Mind you, I'll go a little bit harder than that. Still not booted. I'd like to just been booted before I got back to the group. I'd be happy with that. The problem with doing this is it's going to ruin my metrics. Next time I race on Indievelo, they're all going to go like hell, the bots. I suppose in theory, as long as I'm not driving the pack. And it should be the same level as I usually ride it. Well, how did I not get sticky what's then? I thought for a second I might get him booted and I was getting ready to cheer. This is definitely not what I had in mind today. You got to pedal a little bit longer, otherwise it doesn't pick up anything. This feels far too much like about how to sticky watt clinic than how you get booted for sticky watted in Indievelo. I've had it with this. Should I sign a trainer? See if it changes anything. Let's try that. Alright. You can get a little bit of sticky watt with the trainer, but it's not anyway near as on the pedals. We'll see regular pedaling. I think it's like 30 seconds. This is going to be so much harder. I still have not got a single sticky. This is going to be crap. I'm buggered already. Try this at 1, 2, 1, 2. I need to be outdoors. John, get me off this. Not getting booted. Oh, there we go. Finally. So you need to use a trainer. Yes. So it's only when you use a trainer, which is a bit, I suppose if the events make it trainer only, that's fine. Wish I'd known that an hour ago. Oh. Keep that up for a bit. That was hard work to get to that. But you can sticky watt to hell. It's only when you're using a trainer is the upshot of that. Alright. Well, what are we going to do now? Should I cruise around on Zwift? Oh no, I can use my trainer now and just... I'm going to enter another event. Let's get another event. Not try and cheat like hell this time though. Elimination. God, this sounds like horrible. The last through each location is eliminated. Okay. Alright, let's do that. It'd be funny if I get booted from this trying to do normal riding. I didn't calibrate my trainer, so hopefully it doesn't boot me for non-calibrated trainer. So I still haven't got my Di2 fixed, John. I'm 99.9% sure it's because my battery's dead. I've connected up all the other components to the Shimano app. Picks them all up. Just won't pick up the battery. Battery won't take a charge. And then when I plug the charger in, the system won't operate anyway. And I've really not been keen on pulling the trigger for a new Di2 battery, especially when I've got mechanical shifters sitting in the shed. But then when I go to look at installing a mechanical shifter, I think bugger that. See, one of the issues about pulling the trigger on buying a Di2 battery is that when I ride outdoors, I don't ride this bike. I ride my gravel bike. And if I spend 150 bucks on a Di2 battery, I could put that towards what I want to do is buy the new Zwift hub that has shifters on the bike, but I'm from Australia and the bastards don't sell it. If Kicker Core gets it, but I don't really like the Kicker Core. It's hard to justify, especially when it just takes me probably an hour's work. Alright, make sure I don't get stuck on the start line this time. Change the gears up. My virtual gearing's not working, I don't think. It could be tough. At least I can do this while I'm riding. Trainers on, got everything. Options, trainer settings, compatibility mode, virtual gearing. It's hard. It's hard not sticky wooding. Alright. Let the giraffe bring me back up this hill. I need the gears. Competing against bots at my old fitness level. God damn it. It's going to be tough to get back. I've been sick, John. Sick, and also holidays away. Okay, gotta get to this group. A little hill here. Can't make that group. Surely not. See this guy help drag me back. I think I'm screwed though. Oh, I'm bugging. Ruined. 20 seconds in this guy. We're not catching them. It's been really hot too, hasn't it, John? It's one of the reasons why I think I'll just stream an easy cruise, but it's been hot, so I haven't been getting in the shed. Then I get sick. I'm not sure if I'm getting sick from the previous illnesses. I'm not fully recovered. I got sick before Christmas, then sick at Christmas, had a break over Christmas, came back, did a good solid 6 days, and I got really sick. So since then, this is my first ride back, really. So I'm not sure how to approach it. Wasn't really going to be smashing a race like this though, so just easy to do this. I'll get eliminated. That's fine. This is the least fit I've been for a long time. So before, when I was sick and then start getting back into training, I still had a lot of fitness to fall back on, so I could absorb the training, but I really didn't have the base fitness this time, so I might have gone too hard, too fast. As if you missed me to 3 races, Sticky what the hell out of them and not get booted. I couldn't work out what was going on. I was using my power meter and was sticky wadding absolute and not getting booted. So eventually I tried assigning the trainer instead, which ironically wasn't doing sticky watts. But after I did a few sprint coast efforts, it booted me. So there's still a little bit of work to be done, because I can understand that they make trainer only events, which will prevent the sticky watts from the power meter. So it's not a big issue. It just means that people who organise events need to be aware that you need to make trainer as a primary. Otherwise, sticky watts will still prevail. Yeah, I did races. The races that said that there's performance verifications during race. That's why I was very confused. I kept on thinking maybe the race wasn't set up to pick up irregular pedaling. But as soon as I swapped to my Dorito and then did surges, so I can show you here actually. So I'm not getting sticky watts, but it's going to beat me for regular pedaling. Well, I hope so. So far it wasn't very scientific. There's only one case. So hopefully there's a second case. I think it took about a minute. Because I'd almost given up before the screen came up. I think I get booted from this event now anyway. You just have to go back. Yeah, it's that whole sprint coast thing, Zwifty, as you did on your video, where, geez, I'm getting too dark, I've got to turn up my, it's the sprint coast, not the sticky as such. Too much, too much, too much. It's not very good. Oh, that'll do. That'll just have to do. Professionalism. I think it's I think there's a lot of crossover between that and sticky watts, and there's a bit of confusion about it, because I was doing some testing and with, oops, wonder if I can get it still, even though I'm not racing, because in theory I'm still in the event. Because I was doing some testing, Swifty, see if I can sticky watt the Dorito, and it was, I couldn't, except for very rare occasions where I did get a sticky watt. Now I'm not sure, I was in Ant Plus, select, try Ant Plus. I really should be in a race to confirm it again. We'll be able to see the sticky ones anyway. We've got eyes. I was testing Ant Plus and Bluetooth, and on occasion I get it sticky. So if you're sprint coasting relentlessly, you might happen across a sticky once in a while. It's not happening now, plus is it? I had a slight 118 there, was a bit longer. So there is at 10 watts. I'm not doing 10 watts. 7, 3, but you're not gaining a performance advantage with 10 watts. In fact, it's a disadvantage if you try and hit the super tuck. Well, I've noticed differences because it's different protocol. Oops, keep pressing that. Let's go back to Bluetooth. And my mouse have you got this issue in Indievelo where your mouse automatically recenters? See, moving across, recenters. Moving across, recenters. It's such a pain. It drives me nuts. It's been doing it for the last few versions. And it's just Indievelo. Everything else on my computer's fine. You can see the power meter's getting sticky watts. It's good in terms of, see how you get I get the information from my power meter and also the trainer. Effectiveness and pedal smoothness and pedal balance is a metric that makes bugger all difference to your training. Might be useful for bike fitters, but unless you're going for the world hour record, there's a lot more low hanging fruit, like just training regularly, getting good rest, rather than worrying about your pedal balance. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to check this 50, because I mean, one of the topics I want to talk about is how WTRL aren't picking up sticky watt in ZRL like they claim they would. There's still so many circumstances of sticky watts with just a little bit of investigation that have not. Let me know if you've seen anyone get a code. Is it code 19 for irregular pedaling? I'd be very interested to see if anyone actually has got a code 19. It'd be amazing if not a single person in ZRL has got a code 19. Alright, I don't think I can get. Let's try one more race. One more just to confirm my what is it? Bro science. Get out of there. Okay. Stupid mouse. Six minutes. Oh, closing quick. Get in there. Get in. Yeah. See, there should be. Hello, 1 minute. There should be lots of cases of it, Lifty. I've looked at a few profiles, and there's one that's 100% sticky watts. and they didn't get picked up. It's the most sticky ones. Just like, there's no mistake for it. But also brings my other topic which I want to talk about, which is the fact that CRL's relying on the community. Well, basically stepping aside and letting community organisers, race organisers, have their own anti-detection teams, which is leading to a very toxic environment with the community. God, my camera's so dull. I should be watching my own video on green screens. Let's bring the ISO up. There we go. Hello everyone.
Hello there.
And so yeah, because the people who get in charge of the cheat verifications are also some pretty toxic. Alright. I don't really want to influence the race. I think it's just bots. Yep. And I'll talk about it more tomorrow, Rob, but for your tonight, is that what you're finding is that people who duel are getting targeted compared to people who never offer a duel in their life, getting away with absolute, well, I don't want to point fingers, but the easiest way not to get caught cheating in Zwift is don't upload a duel. Be hilarious if I don't get booted here. Biggest stream fail ever. Coast sprint. Coast sprint. Coast sprint. Coast sprint. Ding 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 ding. One to go. I'm not going to get booted before the end of the race, am I? No, still 16 kilometres. It's just the start of the lap, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much it, Swifty, because the people who are chasing them have some ammunition, whereas if you don't provide a duel, then the only thing they can use is your outdoor rides on Strava. And if you don't have that, they've got nothing else. So what they do is request information. There we go. Yes. Oh, thank God. You have been removed from this event due to being a complete dickhead. Alright, so two from two. Now this is what they should do. I don't care about the sprint coasting because that's up for debate, but you shouldn't sprint coast like a knobhead anyway. It's very difficult. You can see how much effort it took me to get done for that. You shouldn't be riding like that up. You do it different. Well, you do it, Zwifty. I've seen your races. You do it a bit like I do, though, in terms of you're not on, off, on, off, on, off. You saw how long it took me to get done. If you're putting down power and then you're easing up, putting down power, easing up, but you're doing, say, 400 and then 200. Yeah, you're just removing the pressure. That's fine. What it is when you're boosting and then taking it off. And I think one of the arguments against it is that you're gaming the physics. And I don't know it well enough, but I'm comfortable with getting booted for doing that because you're running like a knobhead. Bring it on. Well, not even moving. It took a lot of effort for me to get booted like that. On Zwift, you don't get booted for sticky watts anyway, so I'd be much more comfortable if they implement that in Zwift and let you know during free rides. Obviously don't boot you, but just have a little thing up on the side saying what you're doing is considered sprint coasting, smooth up on your pedaling slightly, and then once, just leave it up there, and then it'll say, okay, you've been fine for 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes, if you start doing it again, just let you know again. That would be brilliant for the community, because a lot of people who cheat on Zwift aren't necessarily doing it deliberately. A lot of people learn what works with them because it's a game, and so they just automatically form into sprint coasting because that's how they hang on. So instead of jumping up and down on them, educate them. Yeah, but it's Swifty. Rob, do you think they're going to change things? But I don't think, well, we'll talk about it later on. But I do have very strong opinions about it, but I'm not in jump on people for cheating. I have strong opinions about Zwift as an organisation educating. I don't keep constant watts. I'm not advocating everyone rides as a TT. I think that's the stupidest way to ride a race. But there's definitely extremes. Anyway, what have we got? Why is I don't have my DO2 battery working anymore, so I don't have gears. I was trying to use my virtual gears. It wasn't working. Erg mode, virtual gears. Give me virtual gears. How many gears have I got? Just give me them all. Turn you off because it didn't seem to work before. Let's try a pace ride. That's pace. Maybe it's because I'm using Bluetooth. Try and plus. I did have issues with Bluetooth and virtual gears last time. Yeah. But that's another thing, Rob. The fact that I don't have any virtual gears, goddamn you, Indievelo. The try compatibility mode. She was using her power meter, which is an absolute no-no if you're doing elite level. It's stupid that the event organisers didn't make it so you couldn't enter the event. Well, you had to use trainer power. There's no way they should have let a national event happen where you could use a power meter instead of a trainer. Alright, compatibility mode. Let's try that. It's not working. And so I'm jumping up and down for using a power meter, not her trainer. She's got a damn Wahoo kicker bike. Use your damn Wahoo kicker bike. I think that's the case where she feels like she races better with a power meter. And she was getting sticky watts, but she wasn't sticky watt properly. So you couldn't see the sticky watts in a graph because it's only a 1 second, what do you call it, fidelity. So she was getting 1 second of sticky watt, but it doesn't like sticky watt because she's only resting for a second. But she's getting a free rest every second. So she wasn't effectively using sticky watts, but I'm jumping up and down for not using a train up the power. That's inexcusable for an elite level event, especially when you have in your bio that your primary power is your trainer and your secondary power is your pedals. That shows that you have enough understanding. Try. No signal. There we go. Come on. I think they broke my virtual gears again. Goddamn. No virtual gears. Yeah, she wasn't sticky wadding enough to be what I call a sticky wad cheat. It was more the fact that she stopped pedaling for a second, have a little rest, go again. You don't see that, you don't see, like outdoors, you don't see Matthew Van Der Poel go off the front and then go, oh, I'm off the front now, I'll go again. I'll have another little rest. Not a single outdoor world tour race I've ever seen the breakaway stop pedaling, even when they're going down a hill. They're either super tucking or pedaling. If you're on second or third wheel, you do see people, especially in the bunch, stop pedaling because you're usually on the brakes. But most of the time it's just soft pedaling. It's only once you have to go on the brakes do you see them stop pedaling. But when you're in a breakaway and Zwift, it should look just like outdoors. You shouldn't be. Stop pedaling. Speaking of which, and just then a natural thing to do is not stop pedaling but just ease up on the pedaling, just like I did then. But it comes back to my other subject of I'm really uncomfortable. I was going to make a video taking the piss out of her, but then there's the other part of me that says it's a pretty horrible thing to bully someone online for cheating on Zwift. I know of riders who don't even cheat, and even if they did, get bullied relentlessly to the point where they don't want to ride Zwift anymore. They don't get bullied just, like they get bullied through personal messages. Other people who ride with them get bullied into not riding with them. And to me that is the worst part of Zwift. I can deal with riding with cheats because I'm not paid as a professional athlete. If a cheat beats me, it doesn't affect my day that much. It gives me a good workout. It's a pain in the ass if they're obviously cheating and deliberately cheating. But for 90% of the cheats on Zwift, this requires education. Yeah, exactly. I was all ready to jump on the social media taking the piss out of her, but then the other part of me said, don't, she's copped enough. Our amusement it's not as important as other people's personal or mental health. Yeah, this is why I did this video, to just demonstrate that this is what Zwift needs to implement. Is bring in the algorithms. Bloody cheat. Let's get on there. What's his name? I've been doing some online racing on sim racing with cars, and there's a blame system. So it's not so much cheating, it's just basically if you crash into someone. And what they do is they assign the blame to everyone that's involved. So even if you're the poor bugger that gets smashed into from behind, you lose safety rating. Because the algorithm isn't smart to assign blame. Even if you watch Formula 1 races, there's a crash, and there's 50 people say it's one person's fault and 50 people say it's another person's fault. So I can understand that. But in Zwift, we're dealing with data. It's black and white. Bring the algorithms in, even if it's punishing people who are doing sprint coast. Give people the ability to know so that they can adjust for it. Don't do it too harsh. Remove sticky watts altogether though. Get rid of that. But take it away from the community policing it. I find, Nick, I could not get banned for the life of me. I tried. I did 3 races with sticky watts. Nothing. Then I assigned my trainer, and then I got banned. Took me a lot of effort, Nick. A lot of effort. Cheating. Cheating's hard work. I wonder if I can get it during a free ride. It took a lot of it, I think. And Nick, it's a bit weird, but as long as they make all the good races, you have to use your trainer, then it removes the sticky watts from power meters anyway. It's just a bit weird that you can do sticky watts with your power meter and not get booted. So it took me a good minute of doing this in the race to get booted. I don't think you do it in free rides anymore. Oh, I've got virtual gears back. All of a sudden I felt like I hit a 20% grade. Alright. Yeah. See, at the moment we're hoping that teams look after their own, well, not look after their own, pick apart their own, but it shouldn't be the responsibility. It's not the best way to do it. Oh, I love virtual gears. Zwift, give me virtual gears. I've been working hard, Gatesy, get caught. The moral of the story, Gatesy, is just do events so that you can use your power meter. You won't get caught. I've got my virtual gears back though, thank God. It's really weird that I just suddenly, going around that bend, I got my virtual gears. I should send the log file, because this is a beta test after all. I'm a beta tester, I need to do my job. No, it doesn't, Josh. I've already done my I've done my cheating. If anyone can bother to go back, I should, when I finish, I'll highlight or tag when it does do it. But what I found, Josh, is that you need to be using your trainer. If you're in an event that lets you use power meter, you can assign your power meter and cheat like hell, which is a little bit annoying, but as long as event organisers realise that and assign trainer power only as primary, then it picks it up pretty good. But it was pretty funny that I did 3 events cheating like hell with my power meter. I was getting frustrated that I wasn't getting booted. I wanted to do a 5-minute ride. Is there another vent that I can do? Oops. I can't really check, can I? Got to end the ride. Bring it on. Events. 4 minutes. The leg snapper. Scratch race. No, automatic removed. Perfect. That's what I want. Return. Get some XP points. I think I was in Bluetooth last time. I'll keep it at A+. Hopefully that. Yeah, they've removed. So those not understanding is that a lot of people are getting booted because if you had 0 cadence but still had like 15 watts showing, then they'd boot you because of incorrectly calibrated trainer. But they've removed that because they've realised that there's no trainer on the market that can meet that requirement. But it did explain that I got booted for irregular pedaling, Josh. I guess you can, the best thing to do, which they won't be able to do, is bring up your graph, have like a pinpoint of where it keeps picking up. But that's a lot more difficult. I'm guessing what they could do is just have a thing on the warning and saying click here to understand more. Then you click there and then it'll just go through a bit more of an explanation. Oh, Rob's just trying to stir shit. Josh, isn't he, from my stream? I heard you two had a bar fight. You were out with, what's that Aussie cricketer's name? The one that went unconscious, had to go to hospital from drinking too much. Yeah, Zwifty, I think it gives you, because like it took me a long time to get this sprint coast. You watch, so you'll be able to do 2 or 3 easily. Oh, I've got 58 seconds. Join pen. I think letting you do 2 or 3 sprint coasts is fine. You'll see how hard it is for me to get done. What I'll do is I'll do some irregular pedaling. So basically I do surging. first to show if you get done. It's going to be hard because these bots are based on my fitness that doesn't exist anymore. And then we're going up hills. Jesus Christ. That's it, stream's over. Good night, everyone. Pen closed. Too late, can't back out now. That's not interesting. More goss. What drama, drama, drama. I've got Whitney a new microphone. She doesn't like it though. She does Zoom a lot. So I thought I'd get her a good dynamic mic. She doesn't use it. She much rather the bloody crappy speakers in her iPods. Trying to bring her around. Oh. Where is that on mine? False start. Go again, guys. Alright. So we'll do some regular surges. I'll fall to the back, then go to the front. But see, Rob, this is, see how there's a lot of time difference between each one. So I thought that WTO was talking about 30 seconds. I'm not sure if I agree with that definition. Oh, this is too hard, this race. So this is pretty surgy as it is. Fall to the back. I'll see you, Luigi. Alright. Let's just do sprint coast. Because we're going uphill. I've buckled already. Doesn't even get me back to the group. Maybe there is something about performance advantage. Mind you, someone caught up to me, so can't be that good. Let's see how much I've done a lot of it so far. There we go. See, that was a lot of sprint coast. You have to be doing it pretty deliberately. Don't think you're doing that accidentally. I'm too unfit for this shit. anything we should talk about on being on the podcast Australian tomorrow morning with Rob. Call him a cheat. By Indievelo. Yeah, it is a good feature, Casey. I really hope, because Zwift and Indievelo, they're pretty close. The guy that created Indievelo, well, part of Indievelo is a Zwift guy as well. So I'm hoping they bring that algorithm into Zwift. As you can see, I wasn't getting sticky watts as such, but there's no reason, well, no one should ride like that. You can do it 2 or 3 times, but it's still the amount of effort it took me to get beaten. So if someone's doing that all race, yeah, beat them. Cool down now. Have I got virtual gears again? I think so. So it goes super hard. Yeah, I've got virtual gears. Virtual gears are great. How many have I got? Holy crap, 38. Ah! This is high. You love this sort of gear. What am I doing? 19 RPM. Probably some sort of cheat in this in terms of, I don't know how the trainer can read power accurately at this RPM. I'm not skiddy off the front though. It's probably lower. What's my power meter showing? That's the great thing about Indievelo, it shows the power meter and the... I've got great torque effectiveness though, and pedal smoothness. If the idea to win a race was to have the highest effectiveness and smoothness, this is how you'd win it. Oh, that's definitely not warm down material. Oh. That's the other thing I want that in Zwift. Give me virtual gears. Not with a friggin' play control either. Let me use this, you fucking bastards. I'm not paying. I've been watching some of your streams, Gatesy. I've not been commenting though. I don't want you to know that someone's actually watching you. I'm so glad I'm not doing ZRL. I'll be BCAT. But bloody hell. Harry and O'Brien teaming up. It's hell. Are you in Aero 1 or Aero 2? That's what you get for cheating and buying when you're in Australia, Gatesy. You deserve it. I see on the forums, is it the new update? Someone's complained that their left one's not pairing, so that's pretty rubbish because you can only sit in the right lane the whole race. Did you hear that? AMG Mercedes roar past in our 40km/h zone on the street. Where I live, there's really, I could start a channel where I just put a live cam out on the street because we got a kebab shop near us. So you get all the idiots driving past 100 k's an hour in a 40 zone. I watched, it must have been last season, one of the races in Makiri Islands, where you go right out of the pen, up the hill. I saw Josh, it was your stream. You got to the top, you turn right and you go flat through that little village. And Josh Wilson went past at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So that's ridiculous. They got caught. I think the pack chased him down. I think O'Brien, or was it? No, it was what's his name? Sam Hill caught Wilson a beast. They got caught and then I think they went off again. So it was 3 or 4 got away, and then Harry jumped, got stowed away. Then I think you won the bunch sprint. I was saying before, when no one was watching, well, I started the stream and it shows on OBS that I've got my sound going. The meter's moving, but there was no sound. Luckily Sebastian told me. So I fixed that up. It explains why, because I made a video. I recorded 40 minutes of footage talking about how I think teams need to practice the TTTs, this ERL, because it's 2 TTTs. That's how you're going to win the round. I went to edit it. There's no sound, was there? It's just me sitting there like a knob, as usual, but I wasn't speaking like a knob. No sound whatsoever, so I couldn't edit anything. So that ruined that video. So I'll try and make another video. Maybe tonight I'll sit down, have a chat with myself in the shed. Might record it. But the TTT is very difficult. Just needs practice. So my advice is everyone needs to do at least 1 TT on a Thursday night. Preferably I think there's a TT on the last round. Do a TTT every Thursday night. Because a shit team can beat a good team. It's difficult getting people to commit though, Gatey. Even Burrito's been slack with getting on Thursday TTTs, as you've seen in our chat that you ignore. But we do enough. Can gain a minute easily on the course just by doing 2 or 3 TTTs, understand the dynamics. The biggest issue is understanding how deep you can go for your turns and not being a hero. Piglet is saying that it's actually better now to have less riders than to carry someone because if they get on the front and they go slow on their pull, slows the whole team down. They'd be better off just not being in the squad. Let the strong riders get on the front. So it's actually better. In my theory is just the weak riders don't do any turns in the first half of the race. They can just sit on, rotate through, but don't take a pull. And then the second half of the race, if they're needed, then they can do it. If you've got Gatesy, O'Brien and Wilson in your TTT team, you just want them to do the first 3. Well, do the first half of the race. 3 of them, isn't it? That's what used to happen when we were doing on the road bikes. You'd see it in the grass when we had 8 riders. And you got the weakest rider to do a pull until they dropped. You'd see the team actually got faster after that rider dropped. But it requires riders to know exactly how hard they can go in their pulls, which is really difficult unless you practice. It doesn't really work the way that you think too. Like someone like Josh, or the Joshes, they can go harder than what they think because they get so much more rest because of the FTP so much higher. They can do longer, harder pulls earlier on. When we did that race with them, I think it was, who was it in our team? Was when it was 5 of us. And when we finally just told them to both get on the front and take turns, we were flying. I don't think you're in the team then. You might have missed that round. Alright, that's enough of 121 watts at zone 3 for me. I'm going to get off. Yeah, what I worked out for me is it was, I think, my 5-minute power, just above my 5-minute power, so my 4-minute to 5-minute power, but it also relates to how much you recover you're getting in the group. So the stronger riders, they get back in the group and they recover real quick. I think a lot of people do not enough power on the front because they're worried they're going to blow up. But you've got to be careful with that because you don't want to blow up. That's why you need to do a lot of TTTs. One of the things that I struggle with is not surging to the front. So I try and ease up, but then if you ease up too much, then you get swamped. That's a skill in itself. And the biggest skill, which a lot of riders in my team still don't get right, is not rushing up into the riders in front of you. Just feathering the power. Oh, so you are at Aero 1. Sucked in, Gatesy. That's what you get for practicing or training. Just don't train. You fall back into VCAT. Training's for fools. I haven't done a TTT on Indievelo. It'd be interesting to see how the draft dynamics are on that, because I don't think Indievelo's draft dynamics are as good as developed as Zwift. Definitely better go. Can't be streaming rubbish all night. I've got to go and have dinner. Wonder if my outro still works. See you later. I see if my outro works or not. It's been a while.